the mainstream idea around exercise for health and fitness had put or had relegated resistance training or strength training as this form of exercise for bodybuilders or people who just want to build muscle. It was never really in the category of like health, longevity, fat loss, cardiovascular health, like metabolic health. It was always like, oh yeah, lifting weights, that's like if you want to like build muscle, big muscles or whatever. But if you want to be healthy, do cardio. Or if you want to be healthy, do these other forms of exercise. That's always how it's been communicated. And we know in this fitness space, people who manage gyms like us or work with people like we have, like that's just not the case. Like on a time for time basis, what I mean by that is if you're going to spend, 2 hours a week, 3 hours a week doing exercise, and you want to improve your health, you want to improve your insulin sensitivity, your blood sugar numbers, you want to get lean, you want to have better mobility, better hormone profile, better sleep, whatever, you name it. Nothing compares to strength training. It's not even close. Strength training is superior for the time spent doing that form of exercise. Nothing comes close. All forms of exercise, if applied properly, have value. But the average person is just like, look, I'm going to work out twice a week at most. Like, I want to do something that's going to give me the most benefit. Okay. Nothing comes close to strength training. Now, we knew this. We know if you work in gyms for any longer than a couple of years, you know this. You see the people on cardio every day on a hamster wheel, and you see that their bodies aren't really changing and they're kind of skinny fat. And then you see the people that lift consistently 2 or 3 days a week, and you see how mobile they are. See their fitness improving, their health improving. They seem to be the most fit, healthy looking people. They look the youngest. And we saw this time and time again. Well, the data was now starting to support what we had experienced, and lots of data. Now the data is showing this clearly. Okay. So I thought to myself, like, we are on the cusp of a revolution around the understanding of exercise. Like, we're getting pretty close to where the mainstream is going to start to view strength training not as like this is how bodybuilders work out, but how this is how you need to work out if you want to get fit, healthy, lean, and live longer. So that's why I called it the resistance training revolution. In the 70s, America saw a running revolution. And this was spurred on by marathons that became popular. The movie Rocky had come out in the late 70s that popularized running and running shoe companies. And so we had this kind of running revolution where, people started running for health. I see this now as this new revolution in strength training or resistance training. That's why I named it that. And by the way, it is happening right now. Like, I am now seeing at medical conventions, mainstream doctors are communicating this, cardiovascular doctors are communicating this. The data is becoming very clear. It's showing like if you work out and diet, if it's strength training, you lose fat. If it's not strength training, you tend to lose muscle. Not a good thing. Blood sugar levels. If you just build muscle, you don't have to lose body fat. Just build a little bit of muscle. Way better blood sugar. Oh, you want to speed up your metabolism? You got to build muscle. Oh, you only work out twice a week or once a week. Make it strength training. The data is becoming very clear on it. And then if you go to the gyms and you're young, Dom, so you might not see this, but this is very clear for us who've been doing this for a long time. It wasn't for me, at least. It wasn't that long ago that I'd go to a gym and you would see no women lifting weights. Nobody. Like it was dudes and that was it. And it was like hardcore, dude. And nobody else really lifted weights. I go to gyms now and it's like 50-50. And the girls are doing like squats and deadlifts and overhead presses. This revolution is happening. And we're on the cusp of it becoming mainstream. I'd say we're within 5 years of this becoming like super trendy. And I don't mean like circuit strength training or the bull crap that we've seen on the internet. I mean like we're going to start seeing like traditional, you do a set, you rest for 2 minutes, strength training be what's advised for the average person. So I wanted to get a hold of that before it really took off, so we could take some of the credit. Maybe we contributed to it, maybe not. Maybe we just predicted it, but that was the whole idea behind the name.